Every January in Davos, Switzerland, the richest corporate and political elite gather in a frenzy of self-congratulation and self-aggrandizement to tell the world how important they are, how generous, how humanitarian, how committed, how decent. And this time, this year, there is a bizarre twist to that process that occurs in the proceedings. There is a 75-minute simulation where the delegates can experience a day in the life of a refugee. Refugees of death and disease in refugee camps, rape and murder crossing borders, I presume, dying at sea in the Mediterranean, all of this encompassed in a 75-minute simulation. I think it suggests the idiocy and hypocrisy of the proceedings. But if the hypocrisy were to be accentuated, then simply look at the annual publication of the Poverty and Inequality Report, published in a coincident way with Davos by Oxfam, the international charity. And this year, as you may have noted, the report indicates some fascinating aspects. For example, last year, 2017, every 2 days, another billionaire was created. There are now over 2,000 of them in the world, and better than 9 of 10 are men, of course. And last year, they added some $700 billion plus. I don't even know how to get my mind around that figure to the wealth of those billionaires. Enough money to eradicate poverty 7 times over. And then if you look at the total wealth produced in the world for the year, 82% of it went to the top 1% of the richest people, and not a single additional penny to the bottom half of humankind. That is to say, 3 to 4 billion people who receive not an additional penny and who make between $1.90 and $9 a day. Now, if that's not enough, if you want to see hypocrisy raised to an art form, then cast your mind back to 2015 and the Sustainable Development Goals, which were endorsed by the United Nations, by every country in the world, to improve the world by the year 2030. And goal number 10 said, reduce inequality within and among countries. Well, now that we know what happened last year, we might as well have rephrased the goal to read, enhance inequality within and among countries. And it's being felt, whether it's Nigeria, Indonesia, South Africa, Brazil, parts of the United States. The depths of poverty, the difference between the rich and the poor, is of course making this planet a far more perilous place. That was last week. I'm Stephen Lewis.